Okay, so here's the Witten Grove project. Basically the model doesn't show much detail at the front. We've got the garage down the side here, and to the rear we've got the offshoot and the porch that we're going to be getting rid of. So I'll start by looking at that first. The offshoot at the back, which currently houses the bathroom, if we get rid of that, get rid of the porch and get rid of the elements of the garage that would also be partially demolishing, we left with this basic form. Now this basic form really helps understand the shape a little bit more. You've basically got a square box that has to be supported on this corner here by some means or other. So the proposals themselves, as per the plans, you'll probably understand it better from this image here, which is the section on one of the sections that I've already done. Okay. Now the way to really best understand the proposals is to remove everything apart from the extension itself. So what you're looking at is the form that we're working with. So here's the corner of the property that we've just discussed that needs to be retained. And the idea is you're coming up these stairs onto the half landing, which hasn't changed at all, but instead of then going into the bathroom, we're looking down into a void space, into this lower dining area here, which is part of this larger kitchen. If you then turn left into this space here, what we're looking at is a small, very small bedroom stroke office. Now this wall here would actually be filled in, so you wouldn't be looking down into the kitchen from this room, but you've got a little Velux window here to give you some light, and it's quite a nice little room that seems to work really well. Moving on, really everything else, I haven't modelled the fact that you're coming back up here and into the bathroom in this area, because obviously the bathroom has been removed. So in taking this bathroom out to create the void, we've had to relocate it to this area, which is above the garage at the moment. So it's actually in this square here, which I haven't bothered to show in the model. Below that, in the garage area, what we're looking to do is bring the kitchen across and out, and then just go back to that point where you step up into the garage, and you can see that on the section as well, and I've mentioned that in the email. So really that's the basis of the design. To summarise, I'll just show you it again in context, and I might just show a different style. Here's a different style which shows it as a sort of semi-transparent model. I hope that explains the ideas behind the design. And I'll just leave that with you. Well, the one other thing I was going to mention is that this courtyard area that we discussed at the meeting, looking at the orientation of the building, I'm just going to adjust the sunlight. Now we're looking at May here, or April, May, where the sun is, and I'm sort of tracking the sun across, and it's evident really that this is a very well lit area. It has lots of lovely sunlight. So the idea in the design is to bring the kitchen out into the garden through a doorway here, which I've shown on the drawings, into this really lovely sunny space that's also overlooked by this room here, which is the existing living room. Now, sorry, dining room. But you may want to put a deeper window in here to allow more light into this space. That's to discuss at another stage. Thank you very much.